Hello everyone, welcome to Skills Build Training YouTube channel. Myself Mohammad Zubair, and this channel is all about showing you how to become an IT pro really fast. So the topic of today's video is how to create fillable PDF form for free. So without any further ado, let's get started. Today I will show you that how you can create a fillable PDF form with two ways. As you can see on your screen that I have a Word document opened and I have prepared a simple questionnaire for small kids. And here I have different questions regarding Canada. And here I have different type of question. Here I want students to write a brief note, then a small note, and then I want them to select one of these options in these two questions. And then I have fill in the blanks. And here student will write their answers in this blank space. Then at the last I have a question in which I will provide student with some options and student will choose from these available options. But if I save this as a PDF file, let's save this one. I will go to my desktop and I will name it as form as it is and I will save it as PDF. And now if I save it, here you can see I have the form in the PDF form, but I cannot do anything in terms of editing and adding anything in this particular form. So how to do it? Let's see. There is a website which is called PDF Escape, and this is how it looks like, and it is free for use. And you do not even need to sign up for this one. Just click on free online. I will just click on it. And now we have different options. Either we can create a new PDF document or we can upload an existing PDF document, and we have two others option. The option with which we are concerned is upload PDF to PDF Escape. So I will just click on it, and here we can drop file and we can choose the file which we want to upload. So I will choose my file here, and this is my file here. I will double click on it or just click on it and then click on open. And now what it will do, it will open our file into PDF Escape. And here you can see we have the same file here. Now we need to make this PDF file editable or fillable. And here you can see we have different tools that we can use for our documents. But the only tool with which we are concerned and which will be very usable for us is this one, which says form field. If I click on it, here you can see we have form field creation tool appeared here. The first one is text. If you click on this drop down arrow, here we have different options. Obviously the first question is write a brief note on Canada, and obviously for that we need a whole paragraph. So I will select test paragraph. I will now click on select, and here we just need to drag and drop to the area where we want this paragraph to appear. I will drag it just like this, and now I will just leave it. And here you can see we have successfully created the text paragraph. If you right click on it, here we have object properties. I will just click on it, and here we have different options which we can do. And here we have one more option which says do not scroll. It is unchecked at the moment. Now I will click on OK, and I will talk to you about what is the meaning of this option. Well, as we do not have checked the do not scroll option, now when the student will keep writing on this paragraph, a scroll bar will appear here, and it will allow student to move upward and backward. I will show you when we will fill this form. Now for this question, again we need a paragraph, and for that I will just duplicate this one. I do not need to recreate it, and I will paste it in here. We can readjust it as well, and I will readjust its size, and here it is. And now for its properties, I will go to its object properties, and I do not want to scroll it, so I will just check this option and I will click on OK. And here we have a question with 4 options. I want student to check a right one. So what I will do here, I will go to my form field. I will click on scroll down menu, and I will click on radio button, and I will just click on select. Now here again, we have to drag and drop to the area where we want to create a radio button. And this is how you can create your radio buttons. We can readjust it and we can reposition it as well. So I will just do it for the sake of this time. And I hope now you have better understanding that how to create your radio buttons. For this question, we will do the same. I will again do the same work. And after that, we will move on further. So we are left with only one. I will just do the same here. And now we are done. And here we have a question in which student need to write a single answer or an answer in a single line. For that, I will again go to the form field, and here I will select my text and I will click on select here. And again, I will drag it and drop it. So student will only be able to write in this particular section. If I right click on it, go to its object properties, and here again we have different options of which we can perform onto this text. I will just click on OK, and then down here we have please select one option from below. Means in this question we should have a drop down menu. For that, I will go to my form fields and I will go to my type, and this time I will select drop down and I will click on select, and here I will draw my drop down, and this is how it will look like. And now I will right click on it, go to its object properties, and here we have field options. So the first option will be blueberry, apple, and third one will be mango, and the last one will be orange. And after that, I will just click on OK. And now if I click on this drop down arrow, and here you can see we have the same options which we set in this settings. So this is how you can create your fillable PDF form. Now it's time to check this one. But before that, we need to export this file as a PDF. For that, here you can see we have a small button which says save and download PDF. I will just click on it, and at the moment it is saving, and now we have the file ready for us. I will download this file, and now let's open it. And now let's see if we can write anything in it or not. I'll not talk about the Canada. I will just check if it is writable or not. So I will just write here. And that is, here you can see we have a slide bar appeared on the right side. If you remember, we unchecked the option of do not scroll. And that is why we have this sidebar appearing here. Let's copy all of this, and now let's paste this in this one. Here you can see we do not have sidebar appearing here because we selected the option of do not scroll. And now let's check if our checkbox are working or not. And here it says how many continents are there in the world. So I will select the right option, and here you can see the radio button is selected. If you go with this one, it has been shifted to this one. And now for states and provinces and Canada, I will select this option. Yes, it is working fine. And then here we have the fill in the blank. I will just write here 97. And if you remember, this is our drop down arrow. So question is, what is the national fruit of Canada? If I click on it, here we have different options. So I will select this one. Now you just need to press Ctrl P and you can print out this answer of a particular student and you can save it. I will just cancel it. And this was all about the first way that how you can create a fillable PDF document. And now I will show you the second way. This is my LibreOffice. This is a free tool and it is an open source. And it is an alternative of Microsoft Word. Almost every Linux distribution offers LibreOffice as a tool for documents. And it is a very powerful tool and you can do almost everything which you can do in Microsoft Office. Obviously, there are a little bit more features which Microsoft offers, but if you want to use a free tool, LibreOffice is one for you. Now, I will show you that how we can create a fillable PDF form in LibreOffice. To make this one as a fillable PDF form, you just need to go to your forms, and here you can see we have different options which we can use into our this form. But let's say if I select text box, I will drag it and I will drop it in here. But now again I have to go to my forms and then look for some particular option. there is another way, and that is go to view, and from here go to toolbars, and here you can see we have form controls. If you just click on it, here we have all the form controls which we can apply onto our forms. You can drag it and drop it anywhere on the screen as per your convenience. So I will use the text box again for my address field. Let me select it. Again, I will drag it and I will drop it into my field. And now for my introduction, again, I need my text box. So I will select it and I will drop it into this one. And now here is the question which says what will be the preferred timing for you. I want to have 3 options, and for that I want to choose a checkbox. I will check this one. Again, I will drag it and drop it on my screen, and I will write here 9 AM. For my second option, again I will select this one. I will draw my checkbox, and again I will write here. For my third option, again I will check my checkbox and I will use it here. And now we have these 3 options, and user will be able to select one of these. And for my joining date, obviously I want user to write a joining date, but here we have a format for that as well. So I will just select it and I will drop it here as well, and here the joining date will appear. You can adjust it and you can move it as well, and here you can see I can do that. Now I will move it a little bit down, and now it's perfect. Now for agree with terms, I need a checkbox. So I will select my checkbox. I will draw it here. Now there is one more thing which is really important, and that is if you double click on this one, option menu will open up, and here is the name and here is its label. I will write here agree with terms, and down here we have different options which you can choose for this particular option. After that, just cross this one and we are good to go. So after drawing my checkbox, I will write here. Here I have my text field. If I double click on it, again I have different options which I can use for my text field. For example, if I want to have a maximum text length, I can specify that here. Now it's 25. Now the user will not be able to write anything more than 25 letters. And down here we have several other options. I will just cross this one, and same goes for all other fields. You can double click on any one of these and you are good to go. Now the question comes that how to export this one. Here is an option which says export directly as PDF. If I click on it, and now I can rename this one. I will rename it as form 2, and I will just click on save, and this file has been saved successfully. And there is another way, and that is go to your files and click on export directly as PDF, and then you can click on save. And now I will open the file which I have saved already. So this is my file if you remember, and here I can write my name, and then I can write my address. I can introduce myself. I can check the checkbox. Down here I can write the joining date, and then I have agree with terms checkbox. Well, obviously there are some issues which are very visible in terms of alignment and in terms of the size of each component. You can set them when you are designing your form. As I have told you earlier, that you can increase the size and you can decrease the size as well. So it is really easy to do that. But there is a trick which you can use to make sure that you get everything of the same size and you make sure that everything is aligned. And to do that, I'll show you one. As you can see here, we are onto our LibreOffice document. What you can do, I will click on this my checkbox and I will right click on it, and what I can do, I can copy it and I can paste it at several other places. It will make sure that we have same size for all the checkboxes we use in our document, and with that we will not see any issue regarding the size of different components onto our document. I'll show you this one in the PDF escape as well. So this is my PDF escape file. So what you can do, you can right click on it again and you can make it duplicate, and what it will do, it will have the same size just like this one. So you can drag it and drop it anywhere, and again it will make sure that we have the same size for our every components which we can use or which we are going to use into our documents. And you can do that with every component. For example, here is my text field. So what I can do, I can right click on it, I can duplicate it, and I can drag it and drop it anywhere, and as you can see here, we have the same size for these two. So I'll go back to my PDF file now. So use these tricks to make sure that you have a beautiful documents which is fillable in PDF. And with that, we got to the end of today's video, and I hope now that you have better understanding and you have new tricks in your tray that how you can create a fillable PDF documents for free without paying a single penny to paid tools. Please leave a like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon along with it. If you have something to ask, please leave a comment below. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Till the next video, take care.